Hey, listen, this is Coach O. I'm coming at you. Listen, we're going to myofascial release using the lacrosse ball. All right, I'm gonna change your life in 5 minutes. We're gonna deal with some nagging injuries and some major muscle areas. So please join me for this myofascial release using the lacrosse ball. All right, I'd like to introduce you to one of my favorite friends in the fitness recovery world. All right, and it is this little guy right there. That's right, it is a lacrosse ball. This is gonna be your saving grace to help deal with any of those small injuries that you have, or maybe you don't know if it's an injury or if it's a tight muscle, or you feel it's a knot in the muscle or there's tension in that muscle. This is gonna be your solver right here, or it's gonna help make that condition a little better. All right, so I'm gonna go through a few moves here to show you how to use these on some of the major body parts. And our first one is gonna be a major problem that most people have dealt with or are dealing with, and that is a sciatica issue, where we have that nerve is being impinged here in the hip due to that tight piriformis muscle. As that muscle is inflamed due to maybe it's a weakness, or maybe it's an injury, or maybe it's an imbalance in the skeletal system, that muscle gets overworked. And when it gets overworked, it starts getting inflamed, and that nerve runs right between that muscle, all right? And once it starts getting impinged, you'll start feeling that radiating nerve pain running down that leg, all right? One of the things we wanna do is take that ball and we're gonna place it right here in that glute muscle here on the angle. So we feel that the hip joint bone here, and we're gonna come right back and get into that nice spacing here on the glute, and I'm gonna turn to the side here. Now I'm gonna lay here and put as much pressure as I can right there on that joint. Now, you may have the tendency to kind of roll it around. That's perfectly fine. If you're finding that soft tissue in there, and you can kind of stir those hips just a little bit, and you'll find that relief. Again, breathing and relaxing, 30 seconds to 60 seconds, all right? Now, for today, we're gonna be doing passes. We're gonna do about 10 to 12 passes here. Oh yes, right there. Now, this can be very painful, so please attenuate your weight as much as you can here, all right? And relax. Whew. Let's take it to the other side. Again, we're gonna place it right here on that glute muscle. And we're gonna find that piriformis muscle. You'll find that muscle here, right off on an angle from that hip bone, right there. There we go. Right into that nice soft space. Breathing and relaxing here. Again, if you feel you wanna roll it around here, you feel that tension in those muscles, by all means do so. 30 to 60 seconds in this area. And relax, relax, excellent job. Now we're going here to the upper chest. I'm gonna take this ball, I'm gonna extend my arm out, and I'm gonna start from the bottom of the chest, and I'm gonna roll up across the bands of the chest muscle here. Now, if I'm looking for more pressure here, I can place this ball up against the wall, and I can do the same motion up against the wall. Again, 10 to 12 passes, or if you find that knot in that area, you want to stay right over that area for that 30 to 60 seconds. Now we're going to be moving here to the forearm. We're going to be dealing with that carpal tunnel or tennis elbow. We're going to be rolling out these muscles right here. Perfect. And relax. Let's take it to the other side. Here we go. There we go. And let's take it down to the forearm. Finding those sore spots. Again, applying that pressure for 30 to 60 seconds. if you need to. Again, breathing and relaxing. That nice long exhalation is telling your body to relax. Excellent job. There you have it. Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, I hope you enjoyed, my friend. That lacrosse ball, I'm pretty sure it did that body well. Now listen, please, with all exercise and recovery modalities, please make sure that you consult with your medical professional before you participate in any of these recovery or exercise routines. Thank you so much for joining me.